me get myself situated here. This is kind of a on the fly type thing. No chapstick. Y'all know I like to put my chapstick on. Make sure I look good. A lot of light hitting me, y'all. A lot of light hitting me. Yeah, let me know what this light look like. Shout out to the replay gang. You already know the vibes, man. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay gang in the comments. Replay gang is getting bigger and bigger, man. You guys are fucking with me. You watching the replays. Some of y'all are watching it a long time, and I appreciate you guys for that. Definitely do, man. You know, when you do these live feeds, sometimes you may can get a decent crowd doing the live feed, but as far as the playbacks on the back end, you don't do too well with those. So, you know, my joints do pretty well. I get a lot of people in. You know, I consider like 50 plus a lot of people in the live feed. You know, I'm not doing 100, 150. I might hit it tonight just because of the title. But definitely not either. I'm saying all that just to say I appreciate the replay game. So replay game, hashtag replay game. Make sure you hit the like button. Those that's coming in, make sure you hit the like button as well. Share it out because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna want to see this video. So let me do something right quick. What y'all think? What y'all like? What y'all like? Y'all like this? You like this blue? Or you like that? How about that? I like that one. I like that one. 31 people. 31 people. What's going on? Let me see who all are here. What's going on? Rogello. I hate mispronouncing people's name. Rogello, what's up? I see you. Fernando, what's up? Those two, y'all always being here. Salute to y'all. Mr. Xavier, what's up? Flying Hawaiian, what's up? Fernando, checking in. You already know, man. Checking in. You already know who the original checking in was. I see a lot of people be saying checking in, but you know, y'all know who the original checking in was. I'm gonna do my best to not make this live feed ridiculously long. I always say that though. I always say that. Come to Colonial. I don't know what that is. Is that a place? Is that a place to live? Is that a trucking company? Y'all want to see something? Look at this. Damn it. That's what I should have did. Put this as my backdrop. Let me see something. Let me see if I can. Can I? Will that work? I should have stayed with this. Yeah. Clean this up. This over. Oh well. A little backdrop. It was a backdrop that we got for the baby shower we supposed to do for my son Jabari. And what it is, it's a on Black Panther, you have the Jabari clan. And that's the little backdrop of that throne room. And it just says, welcome, baby Jabari. So we gonna hang that up here. But I might start using that as my backdrop. I don't know. Good energy for sure. Appreciate that. That's my son's name also. It's a dope name, man. It's a truck company. Lease Scooby from YouTube there. Oh, okay. Well, that's Antonio Williams. I left you a message on your last live feed video. Should have put it on your OMAD channel, but it's all good. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Y'all see the shirt? Hey, look, check me out. This the exclusive. These not even available nowhere. Look at that. Check me out. Woo! Check me out. This one a little tight because it's a 3X, but I'm gonna wear it till I can fit it. Yeah, you see it. Truckers. Getting fit, not fat. Yeah. I gotta find a new distributor. Or get in contact with the old one anyways. And start designing and distributing these joints out again, man. I got these joints I want to put back out. I got my FaceTime Daddy joints I want to start putting out. God Family Trucking is definitely going to go out. I think stay safe, stay positive, stay productive, all that stuff, man. I'm monetizing all my shit. Can't keep giving stuff away for free, man. If 2020 ain't taught us nothing, you can't give nothing away for free, man. We need all of it, every penny, every dime, for real. You know. So let me read these comments right quick. Yeah, when we went to see Black Panther, he was tripping that the trial was called Jabari Tribe. Yeah, that joint's super dope. Congratulations on just the family thoughts on what happened with your cousin and what he's gonna do now. That's something I'll update you guys on later. Right now, it's still a little too fresh to continue talking about. You know what I mean? It's still kind of happening. So that's something that I'd rather let you guys know later on after everything is kind of settled and it's something we can look back and laugh on. Right now, it's not a laughing matter on either side. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, but But let's get to the point of the live feed, man. 40 people in here. So if you don't know by now, which I doubt, YSE Transport, which is a YouTuber that is also at VL Trucking or was at VL Trucking. He has decided to quit his VL Trucking. He's decided to quit his VL Trucking lease. He's decided to quit the company. He's decided to walk away. He decided that he no longer wanted to deal with the company. And first of all, before we get any further, let me say I wish that brother nothing but the best. I hope that he finds a situation that's a better fit for him, and he's prosperous. Everything. It's no love lost, nothing. You know what I mean? It's not even that type of situation. It's not even that type of energy. You know what I mean? Like, we all job hoppers. Sometimes shit just don't work out. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, just cause sometimes you stack everything right, don't mean it's gonna go right. I mean, LeBron went to Miami in his first year, they lost to Dirk and a bunch of scrubs or old guys. Derek Fisher, Jason Terry, they was all old when they beat the Heat. So sometimes just because you line everything up to look good and go good, it just sometimes it just don't work out. That's just how shit is sometimes. So salute to him. I hope he is prosperous and everything. You always got to start with love. So I just want to make sure he knows that, it's nothing but love. However, I definitely want to address try to address the full situation as far as I know it. And I also want to address some rumblings that I've been hearing since his video where he put out the information of he was on his step 2 warning and had just received his fine. And from there until now, where he has quit. Just some things, some people have reached out to me they're asking me, they're saying to me, stuff I've seen in comment sections, in my comment section, and in emails. Listen, people, the simplest way that I can put this is trucking is trucking. The game is the game. I know when you guys say that, when you hear me say that, Baltimore in and Pittsburgh out. That's crazy. That's definitely crazy because Pittsburgh was talking big shit, and I told y'all about my Ravens. But anyways, let me not get off track. I always say the game is the game. When I say that, to me, that means in a simple way, you know what you get yourself into. Growing up, I've seen different things with people in different lifestyles. And, sometimes some bad things happen to people, and shout out to Michigan, I see you. And sometimes, somebody may get killed, somebody may get robbed, something just may happen to somebody. Somebody get set up, get jumped, scammed, bunch of shit. But if you are actively participating in the lifestyle that can end you up in a situation where that could happen to you, the game is the game. You know what I mean? You can't play in the middle of the street and not expect to get hit by a car. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what you are potentially going to happen. And I think that a lot of times when what up, Wayne, when we go into situations, we are hoping and praying for the best case scenario. Um, and we a lot of times we're not ready to handle the worst case scenario. You know, we go into leases or we go into whatever, and we thinking that we're gonna make a bunch of money. Nothing bad gonna happen. This is just gonna be prosperous all the time, and it's the opposite. You know, we're not ready for a repair bill we can't afford. Now our truck got to be in the shop for 6 months or a year, and then we got to go lease a truck to pay for it. You know, no shots or nothing, but sometimes shit just happens and we're not ready for it. That's just a fact. You know, we're not ready for two of our drivers to get pulled over for having weed on the truck, and within the course of having in the truck not being insured, in the wrong state at the wrong place. Shout out to Ghost. No disrespect. I'm just using your story to make a point. But sometimes we're just not ready for that shit. We're just not ready. And when I look at YSE's situation, at the end of the day, everything that happens here at VL is told to us at the beginning. It just is. When you sign a contract, when you do anything, whether it's a job, starting a business, you doing a lease, financing a car, anything, you have to sign paperwork. You have to sign paperwork. And when you sign that paperwork, what you are saying is that I am okay with these policies that you have. I am okay with everything that comes with it. And that's just what it is. One of the bad habits I had at the beginning of my trucking career was that I would blame everyone but myself for the mistakes that I were making. And then I would get upset because it seemed like it was unfair. When the reality is, I was just lacking. I was just lacking. I was moving too fast, or I was just trying to cut corners, or I was being complacent. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And for a long time, I kept putting that off and was trying to improve everything but except me, which was the thing that needed to be improved. And what I'm saying is that once I realized that it was me and that I needed to do the things that I needed to do to make sure my situation was good, you guys have watched my situation been flipped around. I won't sniffing $2,000 a week. I was the way I'm living now, the laid back demeanor, my temperament, I was all over the place. Because I was blaming everybody else but the real person that was causing me all my shit, which was myself. So when I see a situation where something happens to somebody at a company, and the first thing I hear from everyone, and this isn't something that has come out of YSE's mouth. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this is what he's saying. But a lot of people have hit me up via DMs, emails, and in comment sections like, yo, what's up with your boy? Like, VL over there doing cats dirty. And I'm just trying to, I partially addressed it in another live feed, but I didn't focus in on it because I just thought that people kind of knew, like, the game is the game. But the more I've seen people are really digging into it, like, I think his video got over 20,000 views. And so I'm trying to figure, it's almost as a sidebar, I think it's very interesting that it's almost like people are waiting. We're waiting for someone to have a bad experience at VL. And I just think that's mind-boggling. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, YouTube is YouTube, but don't everybody want everybody to eat? Don't everybody want everybody to win? So if that's the case, like, it's just, I felt like this for at least the last 3-4 months. For whatever reason, and it's a very small group, but when they come out in force. So they just seem bigger than what they are. But it's a small group of people out there that are really waiting for lease drivers to fail. You have your group of people like your Call Me Coolies, your HT Logistics, and some of the older generational or some of the more traditional way of doing things people who will tell you don't do certain things because that's just not the way they would do it. But I don't believe that they're sitting around waiting for someone to fail just so they can say, I told you so. I think that there is a group that hides in the comment section, hides behind the back, hide behind other YouTubers and whatever, and they are really waiting for lease drivers to fail. They love it, and I can't wrap my head around. That I can't tell you. I don't know how to speak on that because I've just never been that type of person to where I want someone else to fail or do bad to prove a point. Have I been like the I told you so type of guy when it happens? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the guy that's hoping that it happens so I can tell you I told you so. If it just so happened to fail and I told you not to do it, I'm like, yo, you know you fucked up, right? But I'm not going to sit there like, man, I hope he get fucked up. Oh, I hope he get fucked up. I can't wait for him to fall on his face so I can, you know what I mean? I've never been that type of individual. You know what I mean? I just never have. So that was sidebar. So, getting back to the main point, the game is the game. If you come into a situation and you are given an opportunity to learn or an opportunity to know everything that goes into this, and nobody is hiding anything from you, nothing is sprung on you last minute, there are no like hidden fees or nothing like that, then if that situation goes sour, then we can say, hey man, sometimes shit happens or whatever. But I almost guarantee you 95% of the time, if you dig into the meat and potatoes of that situation, you will find out that it was that person's fault. Whether that was a traffic violation or whether that was a failed DOT inspection, there is nothing that the company can do about those things. Now, granted, if you're at a company that has a high safety score and shit like that, I mean, if you know that, and if you are made aware of that before signing on the paperwork, or while you're out or before something happens, then and you continue to still be a part of that company, drive for that company, then hey, that is you acknowledging that, look, man, this is what this is this and this is that. But the problem is, and it's almost like a commandment. It's almost like a proverb at this point. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that's the hard truth that nobody really wants to say. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And what you have a lot of in the trucking industry is people who have plans, solid plans, and they get punched in the mouth. And they trying to figure out what happened. And now they're looking at their coach like a boxer. Hey, coach, what you do? Or ref. It's just like sports. Oh, the ref did it. The coach didn't call the right play, bro. It was man on man. You had one job. Check this wide receiver. He toasted your ass. Can't blame nobody but yourself. You can blame, you know what I mean? It's just, I just excuses, man. I just don't want things that are not true to be put out there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As somebody who has been on YouTube and has showed you guys everything, who has been vulnerable about everything, name me another YouTuber who tells you as much as I tell you. Show me another YouTuber that is showing you just as much as I'm showing you. Because if I was up here, and I didn't show you guys any paperwork and I just made shit up, then I could understand. But to kind of toot my own horn a little bit, I'm as real as it get. Toot toot. You know what I mean? So I say all that just to say this, man. The game is the game. Sometimes shit just don't work out. But when you choose to participate and it doesn't work for you, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work for everybody. And to insinuate that a company or an organization is trying to make their drivers fail or setting their drivers up, you have to understand that a company is only going to do as good as its drivers when it comes to safety. Now, if this was like a money situation, then yes, people, as far as the actual, like, for example, you want to say, oh, the company is getting over on drivers for the lease, then, man, that's up for you guys to, you know what I mean? Like, oh, whatever. But when it comes to safety and being able to insure these vehicles and DOT, whatever happens to the driver happens to the company. So the when you really think about companies setting drivers up, they both take a L. You know what I'm saying? So to say that, oh, they got a bad safety score, so they're gonna make you do bad. If you do bad, they do bad. And their fines are gonna be a lot bigger than yours. So I just don't, again, man, and I know what people are gonna say. Oh, you're the recruiter guy. You just don't want nobody to leave. Well, first of all, I'm not worried about nobody leaving. I'm not worried about that. Nobody that's doing what they're supposed to do, anyways. Now, in regards to people coming, bro, if I don't get another recruit, I'll be fine. I promise. Again, it's just so crazy because you can design something perfectly and people will steal. The way the recruiting situation here at VL is set up, it's the best way that a situation can be set up at a trucking company. You only do good as the person that recruited someone there if they doing good. So if they come in there and they not making no money, you ain't making no money off the little referral that they giving you. So for me, this it be because a lot of these trucking companies have, from what I've heard, is you get a one-time fee when you refer somebody. So if I refer you, I may get $1,000. I want you there for like 90 days or some shit like that, and then that's it. So you can come and have the worst experience with the company, but I got my money off of you. And that's a lot. Companies who are built like that have a lot of recruiters that don't even work for the company. That's why you got a lot of YouTubers that are promote a company they don't even work for because they still getting a bonus. As soon as you get the orientation and all that, they get a check. But with this situation, you have to be telling the truth because if they come and it's a fucked up situation, it's going to reflect in whatever bonus you get. So, I mean, I thought that was foolproof. But even with that, people still will think that you're just telling them something just to get people to come. Which I don't know. And the other thing with VL, it's a Chicago company. People already know the reputation of Chicago companies. So why does it then change for VL? You're going to come here, you make a bunch of money, and then you leave to do other things. Ain't nothing different with VL. Ain't nothing different. You come here, you make the amount of money that you're trying to make, and you move on. Or if you want to stay, then you stay. Make it work for you, man. Period. But again, man, I just don't, this whole, oh man, like VL is a bad company. They're setting drivers up and, they're doing drivers dirty. And I guess, man, it's hard it's really hard, in my opinion, to be as bad as a company that people want VL to be and to have the waiting list that they have. Think about that for a minute. If this company was as bad and as fucked up as people want you to believe that it is, why is it? And you can ask drivers. So I know drivers who are here right now that are company drivers that are dying to lease a truck because they've seen the numbers. Even though everyone's, oh, they're hiding rate confirmations, they're doing. It's just interesting, man, because the things people can come up with to down something. I can tell you about a good situation. I've been here for how long I've been here? 7 months, 8 months, and I've been telling you everything is good, good, good. And somebody who's never worked for the company, never even been an owner operator, probably a local driver somewhere mad as fuck, or a failed YouTuber who can't get more than 100 views on a video. And they can come up here and say something, I don't think this is good company, and everybody will agree with them over the person that's actually there and experiencing it. It's crazy. It's almost like it's the way people are conditioned. It's like people are so conditioned to want the negative. They don't even want the positive. They don't. I think some of you don't even want a good situation, because that's the response that I get. Like, people be so happy to see something fail, so happy for something to be bad. Oh my God, that shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. At this point, anybody know why SoCal deleted all his videos? I don't know, man. I don't speak to SoCal like that, man. So you're awesome. I appreciate that. Hey, how do you figure out what company has the highest and then the lowest safety score? Their website for that. Does anyone know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into that. Let's see, Jay. Congrats on your new family member. When are you going back to the grind? I'm not sure, man. I would say sometime between now and the beginning of February, maybe. It just depends. Wifey is still healing, so she's really can't move, and we stay on the third floor. So I'm kind of doing everything right now, with the baby, my son, the dog, and I had to move furniture in today. It's just a lot of moving around going. So, um, honestly, I would love to leave next week. If I could find a family member that'll come and sit with my wife for at least like a week or two until she's healed, I will leave next week just because I'm tired of sitting in the house. I've been home now for like, what's this, the 12th? I've been home now for almost a month. I came home the week of the 18th. You know what I mean? And I'm fine. Like, you can't go home for that long. You know, I guess. You know what I mean? I tell you what, man. 74 people in here. If you don't listen to anything I say, listen to this. Don't spend your whole life living by other people's rules. Please. Please don't spend your entire life, or even a long portion of your life, listening to other people's rules. Because, man, you are in for a long life. I'll be 30 in 2-3 weeks, and even up until this point at 30, I feel like I'm 50 because I've just trying to live my life off of other people's rules and other people's situations and what other people say. My good gracious, man. I'm surprised my hair not gray. Y'all see the retwist though, right? Y'all see my scalp? Yeah, you see that little ooh, look at my joint changing color and everything. Boy, y'all better stop playing with me. Better stop playing with me. What they say? You making it work, and that's all that counts. Everybody's situation is different. Ain't no need to hate on the next man. For sure. That's for sure. And that's all I be saying, man. But for whatever reason, there is a cult out there, and I don't know where they're based out of. I don't know if they have like maybe like I know way back it used to be groups on like the Zello app, and all they do is talk shit about everybody in there. Maybe there's a Facebook group. I don't know. I'm not gonna say any group's name because I don't want to assume and I don't want to make anyone think I'm talking about them. But there is a cult of people out there, a cult of truck drivers out there that they do just hate on everything. They hate YouTube truckers. They hate lease drivers. They hate mega carriers. They hate anybody that isn't in a 1995 Volvo that's deleted and got 3 million miles. Anybody that's not in that, they just hate them. That's just it is. They're a very small cult, but they're out there. They're out there. Honestly. Look up a company snapshot. Okay. What up? Well, you see how? Hey, come on, West Baltimore. You already? Hey, bro, come on, man. You already know, bro. Hey, look, I think we're gonna beat them boys Saturday too. Honestly, we set up to beat them. I mean, you know what I mean? The way they played Indianapolis, we'll see. But yeah, we beat them boys, man. I knew we was gonna beat them boys, man. Too much emotion went into that, man. I believe it's safe for DOT for company safety scores. I believe it's safe for DOT for company safety. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm reading it out of context. But positive thoughts, positive vibes, appearing dirty, New Jersey. Any tips on pre-trip inspection tests for the road test? Any tips on pre-trip inspection and tests for the road test? Road test is the easiest of all three. The backing, the road test, and the pre-trip. Pre-trip, the thing that got me through the pre-trip and that I still use is just inside out or outside in. Stop rocking back and forth. You making me. Oh, my fault. My fault. But yeah, how I passed my pre-trip test was outside in or inside out. So I was in Iowa, so they broke it up into three different parts. I think the first part was the engine, and then from the engine to the firewall, I want to say, and then B was the inside of the cab and the door. I want to say the door inside of the cab, and then door inside the cab, and I think C was just the glad hands all the way back, if I remember correctly. It's 6 years now. No, 5 years. Excuse me, I said 5 years. So pre-trip, man, just inside out or outside in, and just name everything. Like I was on my pre-trip just naming shit. I didn't know what shit was. I was just like, not cracked, broken, or easily damaged. Not cracked, broken, or easily damaged. Not, I think it's cracked, broken, leaking, or easily, or some shit, something like that. I think not worn. Like you just gotta learn the terminology. That's all. That's all, man. Just gotta learn the terminology. That's what the pre-trip really is, vocabulary. Once you get the vocabulary down, even if you ain't pointing at the right shit because you said it, some of them will let you pass. They shouldn't. That's why y'all lot of motherfuckers out here don't know what a pre-trip is, and that's why they failing inspections. Hint, hint. But but anyway, some of them will let you just pass on some bullshit. But it's not the pre-trip. Isn't the hardest part, of course, is the backing. But road test was super easy. I mean, double shifting is simple. It's actually easier to. Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna say that because not mine. But yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Where was that at? Yes, sir. I think we got Buffalo too. I'm hoping to get Kansas City. I want to hush all the doubt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be good. And then the thing is too, bro. I think it's supposed to be like snow. So that passing game, it's gonna be a rain game. Only thing I can hope is that niggas ain't gonna be slipping and sliding out there. But if the weather, I think they said it's supposed to snow, it's supposed to be winds. So that passing ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? So we're gonna see though. We got the defense. That's the thing I think that's gonna carry us. Not Lamar, because Lamar is Lamar. He gonna do what he do. But that defense, man, that defense look real good, bro. I know nobody talking about. Everybody talking about Lamar getting this win, and that's cool, and I'm happy for him. I won't really pressed about that because I won't put in that type of pressure on Lamar because Phillip Rivers been in the league for 25 years and ain't won nothing, and don't nobody say nothing to him. He getting jobs left and right. Lamar been in the league 2.5 years and they killing him because he lost his first year to the Chargers, who were hot, and then he lost to the Titans. And last time I checked, Lamar don't play defense, so But that defense though, Calais Campbell and Derek Wolfe and Mac Williams in the middle. I don't know, man. Humphreys, Peters. If Jimmy could stay healthy, Chris Clark and Elliott. Oh, that's my boy right there, Deshaun Elliott. Man, people don't be talking about him, but he a hitter. He a hitter. I like him. I just hope he don't get himself ejected because he hit. He probably the hardest hitter on the defense. Honestly, he be drilling them. Pause. Are you an owner operator? If so, how is it compared to? I'm a lease operator. I guess you call it owner operator. How is it compared to a company driver? It depends on the type of person you are. Some people say it's more stressful. Some people say it's less stressful. Um, I mean, think about it like this: do you want to be a 9 to 5 worker, or do you want to own your own business? That's the difference. And I think that sometimes we forget that in trucking. We forget that to be a lease operator or to be an owner, it's not just making more money. You are actually a business owner. And I just think that a lot of people just shouldn't be running businesses. That's why they shouldn't be in trucks. And their businesses fail. And then imagine going into the restaurant business, right? Imagine going into the restaurant business, failing, and then blaming the restaurant business for your business failing. That's what you got a lot of in trucks. You have people who are leasing trucks and blaming the trucking industry or blaming the trucking company for their failures. That's like trying to that's like trying to start a restaurant and you fail, and now it's McDonald's fault, or it might be McDonald's fault if you're right next to one, but you blaming the restaurant industry. That shit crazy, man. We gotta start taking accountability for some things. Honestly, man, when I got fired, you know what I said when I got fired from Great Wide? Getting fired from Great Wide might have been the best thing that happened to me, honestly, if I'm being honest. Like, that was a rough year, 2019. But 2019 is probably what made me what I am now. Honestly, like, it was, whew. You feel me? I think that's why I am the way I am with my money now. I don't try to let things bother me as much because 2019 I went through so much. And 2019 was when I stopped blaming everybody else. When I lost my job at Great Wire because I got a speeding ticket, it was like, yo, it's about accountability, man. If you can't hold yourself accountable, you aren't ready to make big money. You aren't ready for the freedoms and the responsibilities that you also want. You got to be able to be accountable. You got to be able to be disciplined. So, worst thing you can do when something happens to you is blame somebody else. I hate that type of shit. What up, Jay? I see your journey is getting better. Congrats. I appreciate that. Will VL accept me if I just finish SAP program? I do not know because that's kind of what I'm going through right now with my driver or ex-driver. I don't know. That's I don't know. I don't know. That's the best. I don't know. Like I got to figure that one out for me. That's why I'm for my driver. I should say I can't say that because people like to chop up videos. So I don't know. That's why I'm 6 hours away right now. Failed drug test, bunch of BS. Oh wow. Sent you a Facebook message today, bro. Check your DM. Okay, I'll check that out. I haven't touched the stuff in years. Failed drug test, getting into school. Are you kidding me? 10,000 to fight it. I don't even have my CDL. Damn. That Mick Red be effing them. Yeah, that's a fact. That Mick Red be effing them up. Appreciate that, man. No doubt. Jimmy a bum, yo. Hey, Jimmy, if Jimmy could stay healthy, bro, he'd be all right. You know what I mean? He just can't stay healthy. Jimmy a bum, liability. I can't stand that nigga. He been getting burnt his whole career. We got lucky on Peters. Interceptions. Brown burnt his, yeah. See, Peters, man, he be taking too many risks. He always want to jump the route. That's why they when he was with the Rams, they used to just let him play zone because he had you know what I mean, like he could get away with it because of the D line that they had. They was getting Aaron Donald getting pressure on the quarterback, foul all them, so he can get away with that shit. But with us, we don't get pressure on the quarterback as much as I want us to. I think Judon has picked it up. McPhee had a hell of a game, but we don't really have a solid pass rush in my opinion. You know what I mean, but we'll get back there, but not quickly. So he be trying to jump them routes, man, and he just get burnt. He just get burnt when he right, it look good because he getting them pick sixes, but when he wrong, he getting burnt up like toast, man. Burnt up like toast. Oh, yo, kid, what's up? Time to shine. Hey, man, man, just. You know the vibes, defending my money. You know what I mean? They trying to say because of one. They've heard, hundreds of stories of people doing good at the company, but, because of one situation not working out, they trying to discredit. So, just speaking on it. I never wanted to be the reason I couldn't make money. you're right. When you start holding yourself accountable, things will fall. That's a hey man. That's just people be wanting to know the secret to the Krabby Patty, man. There is no secret. There is no, you know what I mean, secret formula. Just you do what you're supposed to do, and hold yourself accountable. It's gonna work. Period. You can make any situation work. I don't care what nobody says. I mean, I've seen it with my own two eyes. Not somebody told me or I heard. I've seen it, man. And that's the crazy part. As a sidebar in relation to lease drivers versus cash truck drivers. It's just funny because with lease truck guys, we never I don't never see lease truck guys going after cash truck guys, but I always see cash truck guys in lease truck drivers comments and inboxes. I always see it. Why is that? Somebody tell me why is that? Why is it that it's the cash truck drivers that are always speaking on the lease truck drivers? I'm just curious. A little sidebar. YSC got busted for having a nail in one of his tires. Hey man, the game is the game. Same shit happened to me. You know what I mean? I got put out of service because I had a tire that wasn't flat when I did my pre-trip, and it was flat when I got pulled over. I mean, what can I do? I mean, I can get mad at DOT, I can get mad at VL, but I mean, the tire was flat. Same thing with YSC. The nail was in the tire. And like I say, like if you've been watching the live feed in its entirety, you know that I'm not talking about YSC. I'm not blaming him. I'm not nothing, but I'm just saying the narrative that is getting created behind his videos, that's what I'm speaking on. You just can't get mad at a situation that you originally signed up for. It's as simple as this. Let me break it down for the kids that may be in here, the young bucks that may can't understand. They say, I take too long to make a point. Put it like this. If you wife a hoe, you cannot get mad if you come home and she's sucking dick in the living room. I can't put it no simpler than that. Can't turn a hoe to a housewife. And if you know that and you still try to turn this hoe into a housewife and you come home and she's sucking dick in the living room, you can't get mad at her. So if you know you in a situation that, okay, boom, I got busted one time. If I get busted again, it's going to be $1,000 fine. And, I could be fired on the third time. If you know that, because I have a warning right now. I've been fined by $500. And I know that right now, and I still choose to participate. If I go out, just say whenever I go back out and I get hit with a DOT and that's my second, that's on me. I can't get mad at nobody. I can't get mad at the system. It's the system's fault. No, it's mine. I failed an inspection. For whatever reason I failed it, hey, the game is the game. But, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. What's going on, Rodney? I see you. I came in late. Who's not doing well at VL? YSE, he decided to take his talents to South Beach. He was going to fight the case. Oh, he's still talking about that. It's crazy. They nickel and dime you in school. And then if you fail a drug test while you're going through the ringer, it's crazy. The clearinghouse doesn't want to hear anything about where's my money. Wow. Yeah, man. So that's that's what we for those who ask what's going on. If you wife a hoe, can't get mad when she's sucking dick in the living room, man. So and a lot of people, it's happening, figuratively and literally, but it's happening, man. People are choosing to stay in situations. People choosing to stay in relationships. People are choosing to stay in business. And, they want to take the risk. Like I said, everybody got the plan, so you punch in the mouth. So it is what it is, man. What you gonna do? What you want me to say? Again, man, I gotta be honest. I gotta be real. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even plan on being in VL for at least, I say at this point, as far as like me, honestly, I don't even know. If I'm being honest, like originally, I was only supposed to be a VL for like 3 months. I was only supposed to be a VL for like 3 months, and then I was supposed to go into another situation. That was a situation with D-Raj that we, y'all seen when that blew up. But so then and now it's like I think the last time I really sat down and thought about it, it was like okay, let me stay here for like at least a year, solid year. And even with the referral money, it's like, well, let me stay here as long as I'm getting the referral money. But the thing about it is, I honestly like feel like the referral money is good, but it isn't. How can I put it? I'm not making business plans around the referral money, at least not yet. Now, if it keep growing, then I gotta be honest with you, I might. But it's not enough money to be like, okay, let me incorporate it into my 5-year plan. You know what I mean? It's something I think about, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have this. This would be something extra this month. But a lot of times it's just extra money that's just going into the bank. So I don't know, man. It's hard to be on this side of the argument or the conversation when everyone wants the other side to win. Everybody wants the other side. Everybody wants this company to be bad. Tariq's channel. Basically, what's going on is there was a driver who he quit the VL trucking because he got 2 violations, and at the third violation, first violation is a $500 fine. Second violation is $1,000 fine. Third violation is a termination. So he didn't want to get fired, so he quit. And what's going around is that VL is a bad company because they set him up, and they're saying that they set him up because the safety score at the company is bad. And so we haul hazmat, and the safety score is bad. So we're going to continuously get pulled in and messed with by DOT. So they're saying that it's a setup. The man is trying to get us. And so the point that I'm trying to make in the duration of this live feed, if I haven't already made it yet, is that once you sign the terms of an arrangement and you understand the risk and you still choose to participate, then you no longer put accountability into anyone else's hands but your own. And that's all I'm saying. So to catch you up. This is going to be my last month with VL only because I had the money for my own. And that's all that matter, bro. That's all that matter. I've been fined once too. I doubt they will fire you on your third offense. It all depends on what the you know what I mean, time to shine. Like, you know what I mean? When you would, a lot of companies have policies and it may seem firm, but when you build a relationship, you know what I mean? When you and you do good work, some of this shit just be a simple conversation, bro. But a lot of people sometimes they just be scared to have that conversation. I have a hard time believing that if you get I guess it depends on how minor it be. I don't know, man. It's a tricky situation, man. But let's just say you will get fired on your third offense. What did you do your first and your second offense? And sometimes it may be dumb luck. Like you say, you start your shift, you do your pre-trip. There's nothing in your tire. Everything is good. You drive 3 hours and you get pulled over for an inspection on the course of the day. Somehow a nail end up in your tire. That's just dumb luck. I'll give you that. But to have more than one of those, I find it hard to believe that more than one time you just have dumb luck. So accountability, man. Trucking, every man for himself. Hold on, charge, bro. You just failed a drug test. What you talking about? You must be talking to the other dude. Why would someone want to work for a company that takes back the money you earn? Indian givers. Well, see, that's the thing, man. You contract them. It's 1099. It's 1099. We lease operators. and we 1099 company drivers. And again, and that but you who was that John Michael? I'm not gonna try to pronounce your last name. That's the $1 million question. It's not that why would someone want to work for a company that takes is the fact that like they're agreeing to do it. Like you're asking why would they do it, and I understand that's your question. You know, you wouldn't do it, but people do it, and they agree to it. So to then be like, like for example, with my son, I was like, yo, Jay, if you don't pick that shit up off the floor, I'm gonna smack you. And I might say it 3 times. Guess what? If he don't pick it up by the 4th time, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. He can't then look at me like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I told you, if you don't pick that shit up off the floor, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. Now you sitting there with your hand over your mouth because you didn't pick it up. It's simple. You go to a company, they say, look, if you fail this hole twice or 3 times, you out of here. If we're gonna find you this, we're gonna find you that. In orientation, they tell you that. It is then on you to say, oh man, fuck that. But you can't come and take the money and then not take the punishment when the time comes. Guess what? You go to the casino and you gamble. You don't get to keep the money when you win, but then take it back when you lose. No, you got to get that bitch up. That's just the game is the game, and that's what I mean when I say the game is the game. So, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it, man. And I'm sure people gonna, feel some type of way, but I don't care. I just don't. I could not care less. I just wanted to put out a video, and I hadn't made any because I've been in the hospital since Friday, bringing my baby boy in. Well, my wife did bringing him into the world, but taking care of him and the wife and all that, but. Most companies get 3 violations rule. It all depends what you're getting busted for. Yeah. So, but like I say, man, I'll say it again. Shout out to YSC. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. And to anybody that's still looking to go to VL, look, bro, don't come to VL. That's what I'm about to be like. Yo, don't even come here. Because I'm so tired of, like, trying to help people. Like, let me tell y'all something, bro. I could have came to VL. Do y'all understand that I could have came to VL and kept my mouth shut and not said nothing? Because if we're going to call a spade, nobody was doing leasing truck videos on VL till I started. But a lot of people are seeing this success now, and people are salty. That's just the reality. They're salty. Oh, the shit works. Jay did something. It was when Jay was doing shit and it was failing, it was a joke. Jay's the laughing stock of YouTube. Jay's a loser. Oh, he's still living with his mother-in-law. Oh, he local again. Jay ain't shit. Jay this, Jay that. But when Jay catch on, and I told y'all, bro. I told y'all, do not let me get this shit. Do not let me figure this shit out. I literally told y'all, do not let me figure this shit out. And I did. And now I'm chilling. And I've been home for a month. Chilling on my futon in my son's room with this fancy light majig talking to y'all while y'all somewhere in the truck. Probably it's raining, it's cold as fuck. I'm in my 83-degree house. Apartment. Same shit. Chilling. Because I did what I said I was going to do, which was I was going to figure it out. And I bust my ass to put myself in a great position. A lot of people at this company have bust their ass and put themselves in better situations. So to let one bad situation that somebody got themselves into because of mistakes that they made, no disrespect, but that is the truth. And now to take that situation and to try and discredit an entire trucking company is ludicrous to me. I'm sorry. Call me what you want. Call me a shoe shine, tap dancing, whatever. But a lot of these YouTubers that'll disrespect me in public have hit me up privately asking me questions about my situation. So let's see what I missed a lot of. Yeah, we downside pimping. I told y'all I made 20. Last year was crazy. But last year, what happened last year? I was at the port. The coronavirus hit. The port slowed down. I bought a car. My white car transmission went out. I bought a Tahoe. Wife got in an accident with that a month later. Got behind on bills because money won't come in. Last year was hell, bro. I don't know how much you've been watching. Last year was hell. I was going through it when I first started this company. And maybe that's why I'm so that's why I'm so romanticized with this company, because it brought me out, man. I'm sorry, like I don't know, but it's just, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm a sucker. That's what they'll say. I'm a sucker, and I'm, you know, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Well, let me tell you something, man. As of right now, the Kool-Aid ain't bad. Ain't too sweet. Got a little ice in it. They even put a lemon in the bitch. And I'm cool with my shit. But what old boy say on that song? How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. You know what I mean? Some of y'all like I seen a dude. I ain't gonna say his name. Dude was He was talking shit in my on my comment section, and I went to his channel, and he was a YouTuber. He had like 1 subscriber, I think. Or no, he had a video that had like 1 view, and I think it was me. So congratulations, I gave you your first view. And he was just up there talking shit. To be talking, he was up there just talking shit. And then he comes out, he's a local driver. And I remember when I was a local driver, I was talking shit to OTR guys. So it's just misery, man. When you are miserable and you are unhappy about your situation, man, you just gonna find flaws in everybody. And that's what I was doing when I was local. When I was local, I used to kill OTR drivers. Oh, couldn't do this if I was on the road. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now if I was local. No disrespect. It's funny because me and my wife was just having a conversation, man. With this pregnancy was so much better. I'm talking about night and day better than her first pregnancy with my son JJ. Our son, I keep saying my. I'm such a selfish dick. So much better. I'm talking about because I was able to just be there for every step, all those small stuff I miss with. Because when she was pregnant with with JJ, I was working at Walmart distribution, and I still had to go to work up until the baby came. But with this, like I was here pretty much like the last 2 weeks, well, really 3 weeks before she gave birth. So like it was like a lot of things that I just missed. And even when we was in the hospital, because of the coronavirus, it's nobody in the hospital but us. Like those first couple of hours of spending with my son, holding him. Like I used to be the type of guy, I didn't want to touch babies like if they want at least 6 months or whatever. But I've been touching my son. I've been feeding him Similac, and she's pumping the breast milk. I've been changing them. And the type of interaction and just what I've been able to do with my son in his first hours, his first days, I would not have been able to do that local because I had to go to work. I would have to go to work, and they may have gave me a couple days off. And again, I'm not about to turn this into a local bashing thing, but I'm just speaking to how I know why some of you guys are so upset and why you keep, talking about everybody else's situation, because you're miserable. And I hope that one day you're not miserable anymore, because then you can be where I'm at. Because, man, when you are just happy and you're doing everything that you want to do, or you're in a position to put yourself in a position to do what you want to do, it's just different, man. It's a different type of living. It really is, man. Like, no bullshit, no cap. It's a different type of living, man. I pray, I got 95 people here. I pray all 95 of y'all, whether you hate me or not, I pray all y'all get to that point. Because it is look at Trucker Brown. Look at Trucker, like, honestly, and I'll say this to his face, so this ain't no shot or nothing. Look at Trucker Brown. Look at Trucker Brown, how he was before he got with Shorty, and how he is with Shorty. And y'all can clown him all you want. Oh, he whipped, he did see that. I've never seen this nigga as happy as I've seen him now. I just haven't. Like just that, the shine, like bro, glowing. He just always glee and all that. Like he just happy. You know what I'm saying? And people just they take shit like that for granted, man. Take that shit for granted, man. I'm just being honest. And like I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't make this shit up, bro. I just can't. I'm not that I'm not that skillful. I'm not that intelligent to conjure up this type of. This is what's really going on. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to say that. But let me get to some of these comments. Uh, yeah, but a nail in the tire, bro. It should be a case by case call. You have voice of VL. You can bring the driver point of view to management. I'm not saying that's VL's a bad company. No. Yeah, I mean, but do I honestly think that you're gonna get fired for a nail in the tire? I think that it depends on what else have you done. Like for example, let's look at YSE's situation. The nail in the tire is fucked up. That's that dumb luck I was talking about. However, what no one else is talking about is what was his first violation for? What was his first violation for? I believe he said he got in the left lane when he shouldn't have gotten in the left lane. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just it sounds fucked up, but that's the harsh reality of it. If you don't do that, and then you got one violation, and even if you plan on still leaving, you can stay a little longer. But we just get on this thing where we just drop all accountability and we just ignore everything that we have done. And we just, you know what I mean? Can't do that. How many companies pay you if you pass a DOT? I don't know, Wayne. I don't think that all of them do it. I know the mega carriers don't. That's a fact. But I mean, how many companies are paying you 70 cents a mile as a company driver and putting you in a 2021 or 2020 Freightliner? How many companies are giving you an opportunity to, in my mind, is probably the best lease in trucking right now? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You got, again, man, people want all the good, none of the bad. Jay, how often should I have the trailer brakes checked for alignment? Quarterly. That's what I would recommend. I mean, unless, that's on you, man. That's on you. I know some people do it monthly because they just ain't all about that type of shit. But I would say quarterly, like every 2-3 months. Unless you start trying to slide your tandems and the bitch won't it won't release or whatever. Then yeah, your shit's out of alignment. But saying, but it's okay. That's what it's all about, bro. What files, bro? Files needed, bro. You can't beat the first moment with babies. Yeah, that shit was crazy. VL been treating me great. Life changer. Account on full lease gang. Hey, you already know, man. Hashtag money team. Nail in the tire. You could have got that when the DOT pulled you over. I ain't lying. That's funny. Yeah, Brown glowing and me made a good choice. Yeah, you know what I mean? Learn to adapt, change, appreciate the time and energy you have in your path. Yeah, but TB is married with woman, 3 kids she don't take care of. Huh? Yeah, but TB is with a married woman with 3 children she don't take care of. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't pry that deeply into people's lives. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. I mean, you want me to say to that? That doesn't change my point. He's happy. You say you want to know why owner might want to hate on lease drivers. You say you want to know why owner might want to. Yeah, I'm curious to that. Why would they do that? Wait. John, what? Wait, you get my text, bro. I gotta go look, Mario. I gotta go look. Why doesn't have kids? TB won't be going after she spends all his loot. The problem is he hasn't been with a female in years. Hey, John Michael, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. That's a little trollish. Like, I mean, just a little bit. A little trollish, man. And what is the lease agreement? How much per week? $4.99 a week. Thanks for answering my comments, Jay. No doubt how she gonna spend all his when she making hers too. Like they teaming on the truck. That's kind of interesting. Walk away, $5,000 to walk away. Trucker Brown told me way too much, so I'm not going to downplay. It doesn't seem to anger anymore, so I got bless him. I hope it works out. TB spent all kinds of. Hey, bro, like honestly, man, I'm not interested in your take on TB's love life. You take it, it's too deep, bro. Yeah, Mario, go and get him up out of here. Go and get him up out of here, man. Go and get him out of here. I'm not finna sit up here. I don't disrespect female, bro. Like, I don't speak on female. That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. So, like, what somebody do, and then that's, you know what I mean? That the point I was making is, bro is happy. And when you happy, you ain't worried about nobody else's situation. So clearly, bro, you might not be happy, bro. If you that engulfed in another man's relationship and what his old lady doing, you might not be happy, bro. Like, honestly. I could care less what anybody doing with anybody else. She need a bottle? Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on, y'all. I got to go be daddy. Oh, you need a bottle out here? What is that? Oh. This. You got the top? I don't know what just happened. All right, I'm back. I don't know why I went away. But we back. It's all good. Let's see. Let me get caught up. She on the Black Queen. To me, TB is lucky. Truth teller. Your mommy miserable. Who got hooked up on company in Phoenix? I don't know no company in Phoenix. Did you know VL gets a huge discount on their leases? New Volvo only $250 a week. Wow. Hey man, okay. Hey, that's amazing for VL. Yeah, that's amazing. I wish I could get that for $250. Trolls popping out the woodwork tonight, bro. Hey man, you know it. Who knows? On our company in Texas. What up, Corey? I see you. Might be a mixture of reasons. Someone around us have a certain experience in their life looking out. Some not happy with all the extra drama. Jelly. Looking out got to figure you read what you sow, though. I mean, like, I understand, and I think that's what it is, man. But if you've had a bad experience with something, that doesn't mean everyone is going to have your experience. And, you know, the other thing is, too, you say people looking out. It's not looking out when it's unsolicited. I think that's the right word. I be trying to use big words. What's it called when somebody tries to give you something you don't want? Yeah, unsolicited. I think that's it. Like, if I didn't ask you for advice, don't give me advice. Or I ain't gonna say that. Like, if somebody put a comment and say this, and okay, cool. But as hard as some of these guys be going, like, it's almost like they're gonna run you down. Hey, yo, no, please come listen to me. Like, you gotta listen to me. Like, that type of shit. If don't nobody want to hear it, bro, don't nobody want to hear it, bro. I think it's an ego thing. I think it's you got guys been driving trucks 15 years, 20 years, and they making, let's call it $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a week. Let's call it $7,000 a week. And here come a guy that's been driving for 2 years, and he's leasing a truck, and he's making $2,500 a week. The ego fucked up. You done put in 10, 15 years to get to where you at, and this guy done came in 2 years, and he halfway there. So you feel some type of way because you feel like, we shouldn't be able to elevate as quickly as we've elevated. Leasing has given drivers an opportunity to accelerate their income. Without leasing as company drivers, man, it's taken 5 years to do some of the things we're trying to do, and we can do in like a year with leasing or 2 years with leasing. Like that $20,000 or that $30,000 that everyone tells you to save. You know how quick you can save that shit leasing a truck versus the company driver. But, what do I know? Hello from ATL. What's going on, ATL? I miss ATL. What a deal. Yo, what's up? And thanks for the shout out on your other video. Oh yeah, you already know, Junior. Without question. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I don't think it's gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. I'll make you a moderator later, Junior. But shout out to Junior Honduras. Yeah, I hear you 20 years ago. Real comments to hear words on. Let's see. Well, I don't need PS5. Get on it regardless. Let me just. It's easier for us youngins. Them old guys finna be in the upper room soon. They was just born in the wrong generation. Hey, man. You know what I mean? You got to catch up with the times, man. Them the dudes that still got flip phones because they don't like the new smartphones and shit. They got the little dial phone at the crib. You know what I mean? You know, you got to adapt, man. Adapt to die, man. Honestly. Adapt to die. But that's all I got, man. I mean, I ain't, I always get up here for longer than what I said I was going to do. But, I feel like the conversation was good. I feel like the content was good. And like I say, shout out to Replay Game that's going to watch this. Hashtag Replay Game. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button, man. I'm walking down on that 7K. And I like to be there. I said I wanted to hit 7K before my birthday, and we look like we're going to accomplish that. So appreciate y'all for that, for sharing it, and all the new people for subscribing. 7,000 is great to me, man. I'm not as big as like Junior or TB or LaShawn and them, but I still put a decent amount of energy in. Maybe not so much in the graphics and all the special effects, but the genuine content. Like, I honestly feel like I'm saying something 90% of the time I hit this record button. It may not always look nice. I ain't got the fancy backdrop and shit, but I do like to think that I have. I'm speaking with some substance. So definitely appreciate 7K, man. Especially with me deleting my first channel, and that first channel was almost a 5K when I deleted it. So also continue to watch me 1 meal a day with Jay. Go check that out. I should have put the link in this comment section, but it is what it is. That's OMAD with Jay. I'm probably gonna post a new video tomorrow. I've gained weight back, so I know you can see by my face. I've gained weight, man. It's getting bad. I gotta get on it. But me and my wife, I think, gonna do it together. She wants to lose weight. I want to lose weight, and we made an agreement on something that I'm gonna talk to you guys about on the next video about what we can't do until we lose weight. So let me see. Let me check. Make sure no more comments. What's really old? Watch out now. I got to go to sleep, Jay. Congrats on you. Appreciate that. Shout out to the Ravens that you already know. Thanks for the advice. Congrats on the trucks. By the way, Junior. Yeah, Junior big. That's the dude right there, man. Me and Junior had a conversation not too long ago. He gave me some real deal. And Junior, it's so funny because after we talked, I still tried to hire a driver, and he failed the drug test. Can you believe that? That shit crazy. That's exactly what you said. Exactly what you told me, man. Them drivers, man. That shit is crazy. But what the comment said, get on them veggies, stay off the processed food. Easier said than done, brother. I need to be set up by VL again. I ain't lying. Yes, everything's good. You want to be better than me and have 5 trucks. But yeah, so I'm gonna get up off here. That's all I got, man. I probably will upload a video tomorrow. Yeah, like I say, man, hopefully I'll be on the road. I'll be on the road sometime in 2021. That's the best I can get out right now. I'll be on the road sometime in 2021, and I'm gonna have a new teammate with me. So that's gonna be interesting. So, but as always, y'all already know what it is, man. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. And keep pushing for your goals, man. They're closer than what you think you is, man. They closer than what you think they are. Yeah. That's all I got. I'm on. Peace.